Hello, 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 hello. Little James, Big James, doesn't matter. I'm only 5'3". Most people would consider me Little James, especially since I'm the third and the second is still around. Just want to give you a quick update from yesterday. This, I believe, would be vlog number 2. Still don't have a personal assistant. Did have those meetings yesterday, and I did not hire someone to do social media. I hired their company to do social media, and they'll be paid on an as-needed basis. There just wasn't enough volume of work at this time to hire someone either part-time or full-time. So it's easier to just subcontract the work out with this company as I needed. They started yesterday, and we'll see how it goes. So far, so good. Yesterday, I did not end up talking to the attorney about that service issue I have on my other business. It fell. I was supposed to call at a certain time, and I couldn't call at that time because I was involved in something else. So that goes on the calendar as something to do next week. And found out something very interesting today. The Franchise Tax Board of California, and this is one of the reasons why people are leaving California, especially small businesses, they charged me in fees and penalties $7,500 for a tax year in which I never even filed taxes in California because my business has been in Utah since 2020. And people wonder why. I guess no one really wonders why. But once again, this is why California is bleeding entrepreneurs like crazy. $7,500 in fees and penalties because I didn't file or didn't pay anything in 2021 and 2022. Well, in 2021 and 2022, I didn't file taxes in California because in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and in a few months when I do 2024, it's because I'm a Utah resident. And not only am I a Utah resident as an individual, and my wife as an individual, but as a business owner, as a CEO of an S corporation, my business is also in Utah since 2020. California has no claim on me. And even though they were a free state, always have been a free state, and for somehow they want to give reparations to black people, even though California was never a slave state, they still seem to think they own me. California, you owe me money. Wait till my tax guy and attorneys are done. Of course, I lose because I've got to hire professionals to fix a mistake that California has committed. Absolutely crazy. That's how it works. I was audited several years ago by the IRS, and that was really an interesting situation because they audited me, and when my CPA was done, not only did the $8,000 they said that I owed them went away, they ended up owing me like $1,200. So after paying my CPA their fees, like I made a little bit of money. But really, was the $300 or $400 I made at the end of the day worth the headache? Probably not. But once again, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. These are just some things you have to go through and have to deal with. Maybe you don't have to deal with it if you're in a state that's more business friendly. I had a situation here in Utah a couple years ago. I think it was it was in 2020, so it must have been 2021. There was a filing that that we missed. I had a registered agent previously when my corporation was in California. I had someone take care of all that. It's actually the accounting firm that I use to do my accounting and my taxes. They also took care of that for me. When I moved it over to Utah, they actually did all that paperwork for me. Well, they got an attorney to do all that paperwork for me and moved my corporation from California to Utah. But somewhere in there was lost. I think it's called the registered agent. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But someone that just on my behalf can do these like business filings. And a business filing was missed, and I got a notice from the state of Utah. I had actually been traveling in Europe, so I got back, and the notice was like from previous weeks before, so it was like kind of way late. And I called the state. Check this out. Crazy. I called the state of Utah, and someone actually answered the phone, said, oh yeah, you missed this filing. Not a problem, but because you're past a certain amount of date, you need a letter of good standing from the Utah Tax Commission that you've paid your taxes or whatever I needed. It's like, okay. So I called the Utah State Tax Commission. Don't remember the exact name of it. Got someone on the phone, and they said, oh yeah, not a problem. We need this, this, and that. I think within 24 or 48 hours later, I had the document, and then they internally got the document over to the other department that needed it, sent me a copy in the mail. I don't think it cost me anything, or the cost was very minimal. Like, first of all, I got to talk to two people in two different departments. They were both friendly and helpful. There were no fees that I had to pay for missing the filing. I just had to pay like some sort of I think, fee to expedite something, and that was it. I mean, I'm talking about something that would have been a massive headache. And given the $7,500 in fees and penalties that California is trying to charge me, I can imagine that would have been a multi-$1,000 mistake. And it was like, I want to say it was like maybe 30, 40, 50 bucks I had to pay because I missed this. And I really like Utah. It's very business friendly. And there's even more business friendly states from what I understand. I don't think you can get much friendlier than being able to talk to two people on the phone that actually assist you. And once again, no one's really wondering why businesses are leaving California. They're so antagonistic, and they think they own you, even when you're not in the state. All right, that's my update for today. Until the next update, ciao, goodbye. God bless. Once again, I realize this is not for everybody. If you want my comments on current news and politics, whatever, I put up another video today on the Nothing But the News channel. The link is down below. Go over there if you want to see my commentary on that. Right here, I'm just talking about the real world, real-time things that I'm doing and dealing with as a business owner, especially as I'm in pre-launch of my new business that is to hit the ground come January 1st, 2025.